Hey guys, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Where we left off, I have no idea what we're gonna do. I have no idea, but it's gonna be some sort of journey, I bet. We'll figure it out. Let's just go where we haven't went yet. We've talked to these people. Now, let's come over here. Oh, I can look in this. This lorry's probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. There's a nice door over there. Oh, there's money on the ground.
Stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Yikes.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays.
What about the
The
back
back
seat?
end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
So this is... Who's our tough guy? Is that who owns the cup? What do you have to say?
Yes?
Never mind. You seem to be following me. Hello? Not that guy. Let's talk to this guy.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab.
What is that?
Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What is a
A kind
scab?
of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us.
You don't seem-
Everybody loses.
You don't seem to
Gotta
like
be
him
bloody
much.
stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you ever tried talking
We've
to them?
explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm not scabbing a
I
cop.
was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
That's weird.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I'm a bit short on money. What's the strike
You know,
about?
serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Should I talk to him about this first, though?
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Maybe... I have no idea what
That's
I'm
okay.
doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you. Why don't you fucking come down here? Is what that guy said. Let's go this way. Oh. In case of strike, press button behind guard. No locking door. What's up here? Oh. It's a big man. In a crate.
Your body betrays your degeneracy. Yeah, Measurehead. His body
Huh?
totally betrays his degeneracy.
I'm gonna size
Are
him up.
you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
My body is unimportant. I'm with the police. I don't know if that'll work with him, but we can try.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to
Negligence?
succumb to Al Ghul.
Al
You
Ghul.
reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
What's Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
He means alcohol.
You mean alcohol?
Correct. My small skull servant. Al Ghul is an ancient
Al Ghul.
Ilmaran poison. A parasitic
Poison.
fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Not the desert pygmies.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
Well, I'm gonna say that then.
This is a fabrication the
Oh.
alchemists of Yizot
don't
and
think that's
Bashir
how
and
history
the
works.
Rolam and Hul have fed your people. Go on believing in it, race loser.
I don't think that's how history
Why
works.
don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Congenitally deformed.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
Yeah. Enough. I need to open the
No,
harbor door.
you don't. You need to get another drink.
He's a weirdo.
Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Oh, yeah.
Look at my craniology. I am the
Craniology.
pinnacle of my haplogroup.
Oh,
The
God.
pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and
His
powerful
accent.
weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the
Cultures.
deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos.
Not the
But
potato
now
obsessed.
your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
No.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
What if I choke babe out?
It is, baby. Yeah, you know it.
Girl, you're not that cute. You better chill out.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Yeah, but let me just
Enough
get in.
with this begging.
Just let me get
You
in.
should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
That's weird.
Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and
Boogie
we
Street.
will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
He's
There
crazy.
may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become a feminist supremacist
Well,
myself?
Not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
You know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
You know about this?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
The people down there are white.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
What? Where did his accent go? Where did his accent go? I'm confused. You keep telling yourself that.
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital.
Oh, it's coming back?
Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
But it's coming in and out.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
It's disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco
I don't believe
while
it.
having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
Is anyone else hearing his accent just vanish? I'm confused.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory
Well, now it's back.
of the Seminese race.
Who are the
The
Seminese?
South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
Is it two different actors? I'm
We
confused.
are the future.
So you're-
That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the island before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminese women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you didn't come from the island?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're really not Seminese, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
You have fake
You
culture.
have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
What are those tattoos supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Huh?
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
I have nothing to say to that.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
Not the homunculus. Y'all are fucking crazy, my dog. Just crazy. You're all just crazy. Now what does this skill? Let's see what this says. It says GRIH. Hello?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should
We're
I?
here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking
Good.
no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
Huh.
Builds confidence.
Regardless, I have some questions for
Maybe
you.
you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Oh,
So do we, Scott.
what? Yeah, how do you punch that guy out?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Okay, well, let's go fight him, I guess. Because I'm not subscribing to his race theory craziness. Oh, we're going to initialize that. How long does that take? 30 minutes? Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back to the other one. What do you have to say? The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
Ooh, that's not
You
good.
have really let yourself
Ooh.
go.
My arm.
How did this happen? Your little
Ooh.
fist is in his giant hand,
Ooh.
and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Fuck you.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple.
Ooh.
Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say,
I'm not gonna do it.
am
I'm not gonna
a
do it.
Violent drunk.
No! Fuck
Your
you.
hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you.
I got
Still you
one more
press
I
the
can do.
words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Well, you're an asshole, yes?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
Do it.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Can't promise that I might attack him
The
again.
lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything. That's right. You should do it again. It's the last thing he'll be expecting.
Is it? Do I have any... But what if I murder myself?
Your race descent has only worsened since
Just do
I
it again.
last saw you.
No!
You have really let yourself go.
Not again.
It has happened again. The Titan has your fist locked in his hand, and he's twisting it.
Another fit of criminal rage. Who are you, in your own words?
A degenerate alcohol.
Good. Now
Let me go.
before you enter cardiac arrest.
Fuck you. I don't know how to heal myself.
Despair creeps into you.
I don't know how to heal myself.
Getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre.
Oh, well, let's load back in. I gotta figure out how I heal myself, because I don't know how to heal myself. Okay, so we lost all that progress. Well, that fucking sucks. So let's go back to it.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of
A kind of a worm.
Scab.
Content with mere survival.
Don't seem to
Gotta
like
be bloody.
him much.
Personally, I'd rather beg than. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Not
I was just
Scab.
imagine. Speaking of, what brings the RCN murder,
I'm
huh?
just gonna talk to everything.
That sounds like a lot of hard work.
that
That's
we
okay.
did.
I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. You know,
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about.
Okay, there's that. Oh, so you click these buttons. All right. Oh, we're not listening to this man again.
Nobody
Yeah, Measurehead. His body.
are you? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow.
I'm gonna-
That is you reek of it. Yeah,
He means out.
correct. I'll rule.
Intentionally fermented drinks have
This is a fabricas.
We
I
did
don't.
that one.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
We did
No,
this one.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Just
Look,
like him, is
you,
what I
g-
said.
you will.
It is back.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
That one is what I
Bring your.
said.
You are.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could, well,
That.
not as such. What you do,
I did
Rassi,
this one.
welcome. He must.
I am not like them. I am cranium. You exhibit forward projection of the jaw.
What
It
else?
is. This leads me to conclude
Oh.
your racial heritage is uninteresting.
serve them.
Don't be vulgar. White
still
is
serve
still
them.
also to
That
jam
one.
individual.
Disco.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much.
Who
The
is
South we
that?
are. I am a.
Did not
no.
come there.
I have heard. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic.
You know about
He
this mug?
does not
Anything about it?
Stop, show.
He had nothing to do with
We
it.
do this one. Okay.
How did this happen?
You must be out.
Fuck
The
you.
words to
No.
good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic.
And then
I'd appreciate it. I'm not even sure the one bullet might change.
can't
The
promise
lieutenant-
that.
That's right.
And we're just not gonna do it again. We're gonna come down here. And then we need to come over here. Get this money picked up. I don't know if this
A
did
lorry stuck.
anything for
The
us.
windows up. The drive. A large metal. The drive. A large metal. The back.
Racist, nationalist, parapher. Likely, yes. Likely, yes.
There we go. And now we need to talk to this guy.
Nice.
Not bad advice, actually.
Oh,
This
sorry, we
might
can say it.
do the trick.
Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be up in his face. Leave your space and move.
Let's talk about our right to work.
About
You
right
here
to
to
work?
fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why
We're
should
here
I?
to fight.
I'm thinking
Good.
no.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps. Maybe you should ask. We have.
So do we, Scab.
Okay. What's your goal?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Have you ever just talked
Like
to them?
civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Jeez.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No!
Oh.
They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Who are the strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis.
Okay.
If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Right.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
I want to get in there
Have
too.
fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place just behind the hostel
I
cafeteria.
know nothing about a murder.
He does.
Wouldn't
Absolutely
put it
nothing.
past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
It's not my area
We
of
are not
expertise.
picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
I need you to be my champion against John Locke up
No.
there.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Okay, well you're not helping me then. Fuck. You have anything else to say?
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
I need some money.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Let me catch it.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
I need
My
behind the
friend,
gates.
I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does that mean you can let me through the gates?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Huh?
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I just walked
Aye.
in.
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
I think I met him.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Seminese supremacist up there. Walk right past him,
Right?
then press the button to unlock the door,
Ah.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite
Don't worry,
difficult.
I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
No.
Or you could convert to a Seminese supremacist
No.
worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in physical
Not
competition?
yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Okay.
Sure.
The measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days.
Where's my gun?
Wiretapping, telescopic batons,
Where's my gun? I
futuristic
just shoot 'em.
circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
I'm pretty sure we don't, at least not all of those
I
things.
get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Uh,
Alright, I may have some advice for you on how
Okay.
to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
okay.
First, don't fight him.
Okay.
Obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Oh, should I do it? I don't know if I should do it. He's kind of a jerk. But I don't know if there's anything else we can do. We haven't went this way yet. What's this? A lonely surveying the sea. Calm. Is that a person? Oh, it's a bird. A boat. Oh, this boat shines like it was recently painted. Dock reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Ghislaine 33A. What are these? Cape Side Apartments. Okay, what's this?
Yeah, you bet.
Inside the frame of motorcycles are repair and tools used to disassemble it. What's this? Okay. What's this? Oh. Oh, here's this kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Yes.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Oh.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping
Don't
right
get
now?
fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
I hate that child. Where are your parents? They need to beat the shit out of you, if we're being honest. Ooh. +1 morale. Okay. Let's look here. It's garden house. We use it till cereal melts.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Oh, let's go over here. Orange bum hat, reaction speed and health. Okay. Just a closed door. Look at it, suspicious. Other splattered bullet holes on the wall. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh my god, why is it echoing?
So much for a quiet smoke.
Hey, you.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette.
Nursing
His
a cigarette.
eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Why are you whispering? No trouble from me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Well, I need to
Is
talk
it
to you.
really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your
My
name?
name? My name is Martinaise.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called that.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Looks like I gotta give you the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about
I'd
the
even
hanging?
go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Huh?
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Chair's dead planes.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Let's try it.
Time to
Nope.
bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional
You want me
side.
to cry?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go.
You don't.
Good luck with the investigation.
Where's he going? He's going inside there.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see what he wants.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give
He
up?
could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we've found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
All right, let's do it. So do I have this yet? I thought I wanted... Oh yeah, we need to initialize this. There we go, because we died. Find a way inside the large apartment building. What about in this door over here?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Not
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I need to talk to young man in this
No.
building.
I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
No one was there.
We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Well, we might as well try this.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential
I
prosecution.
know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, it's like a carrot to the stick, sort of.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Before the other side caught coughing spasm. Okay, so we can go in now? At least we convinced somebody of something. Of something. Life's hard out here as a drunk. Well, let's look here first. Note reads foreclosure by Martinaise Realty Association. What's this? See belows. What's in here? We tore down a wall. There's a bathroom. Old grocery list on the table.
What happened here?
This looks sad.
Put your emotions aside.
Oh!
Try to focus on abstract, impersonal things. But this reeks of sadness.
Can't foreclosure on an
It will
apartment.
still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
There's always something in... There's always something in the
Indeed.
fridge. Well, let's look. Wow. Rich. Hello, ma'am.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Yeah, do you want to see my
I
badge?
already told you I don't care about any badges.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Jesus.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You're not doing a very good job. Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Me too, girl. Me too.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
He's wanted for murder. No trouble, I just want to talk to him.
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
It is evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Hold on, I have a few questions.
Ask away, policeman.
Where's the holes in the wall?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
And then who foreclosed?
The hell am I supposed to know?
Oh.
Another nut job, I assume.
That's
She
all,
mumbles
thanks.
some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thanks. So the balcony's this way. So we... Oh, wait, no, it's right here. It says balcony right here. It is evening time, so he should be there? Oh. Some lady there. Above, trap flaps in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails and rust. Door's locked, can't get in. I can't get in, but he sure as hell can. Hello? How do you get in there? Oh, he's out now. Charity, someone lives back here. He was in there. Hello.
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
Excuse me?
What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's start with your blood
Who
type
where?
then.
Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves
Oh
off
my-
little old ladies.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods towards that woman,
Hatred,
okay.
disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinaise.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Oof.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Oh.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound
Oh
that
my
boat
goodness.
while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing on the
Can't
wall?
you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this.
Yeah?
I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Fuck you,
She
bitch.
means the opposite.
Do you know anything about the
I
recent
ain't
murder?
no snitch.
I'm about to
Pigstein.
strangle half of these people.
Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
That's what I'm saying.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Is that heavy fuel?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Better hand it over.
Or what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands? Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Oh my god. Everyone in this town is just an annoying piece of shit. For nothing. Just annoying. For why? Someone's been sleeping here. Oh, this is where the old lady lives. Ooh. 100 tiny feet scurry beneath the grate. Cindy? Okay, so this is the old lady's balcony. So we need to go back down the hallway to a different balcony, I guess? Let's go this way. Okay. Let's get this door. Mailbox is overflowing. There's a box we can steal from, because as cops we have to steal all the money we can. What about here? It's locked. What about here?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock
A
again.
poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
What? What's he talking about? This time steps come closer. Who is this? What did he just read? What did he just read? Sure. Please open
Do
up.
I have to open the door?
Yes.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Well, we're rich, so. Postcard. Some shoes. Oh.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. No
Knock.
reply.
What was that? Oh, that's finished. Okay, good. Alright. Examine
It's
the
a
padlock.
solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
I have cutters. Oh wait, I have that too. Fuck, I forgot. I could use that on some stuff, I think.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Oh.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Bonuses. All endurance white checks unlock. Learn cap for endurance raises to 4. Okay.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Well, let's put those away now. A flamboyant poster of white stars.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism.
There's a communist
Mazovian
living here.
thought, or Mazovianism.
Why you got that?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Huh. Books of critical theory. Photos of revolutionary posings with guns. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. It's true. It's true. Alright. Is there anything else for this?
A plaster cast bust depicts
We just said we just did that, so what's in this box? Chemicals. Wow, our authority would go down, but is it worth it? My dog. Yes. Yeah, let's put this on. Yeah. Conceptualism. Endurance. We need the endurance right now. What's this? Eviction notices. Old shoe rack. Snore, someone's asleep. Oh, going. A bathroom. These shower curtains cover some sort of slime. Moss. Morale. Huh. So where is the balcony then? This way? Yes. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Aha, balcony. There's also an exit over there. But we need to find this man. Breaker box full of cigarette butts. More money. We're $15 rich. Well, actually, let's go to this store first. Ooh, what's in here? So, is that telling me I need to get this out? Ah. We are a common thief. Okay. That's your door, nothing right. Okay, right now. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Oh?
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
It's 5
We
o'clock.
should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Okay.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out
Okay.
it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Probably. Does that mean he's not? Please silence. This door's apartment thing. Voices from within are singing along with some dance track. How do I get over here? How do I get up there? Huh. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Shift just a little. Someone's watching from within. Okay, y'all need to stop being creepy. Well, let's see if that'll open it. No? What about these? Nope. We're not that great at, you know, pick locking. Lock picking. But I think that exit would be this door, so maybe we can unlock that from inside so that we don't have to go all the way around. So let's go here. Okay, so yeah, we can go in and out now. Good to know. Let's go back outside. Excuse me. What's this place? Did we look here? Let's just try all of our tools to make sure. Well, let's walk around with that. Why isn't he running? There we go. Run! Oh, you hold it. Okay. There was something else here, right here? Oh wait, no, that's apartment, apparently. Right here, this. Suggestion. And then... I know they want us to talk to this lady over on the boat, but I'm going to come back and check the body. Tactile man, hegemon, and wildfire. Huh. Let us... We did everything here, right?
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed...
Yeah, we did all that. What about this? Okay. I mean, we can try this again.
There he still is, looking
Yay!
right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Ew.
Emitting it is all it does now.
Let's go.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled
Disgusting.
with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
So is it from the place, the harbor? Don't ask me how I know, but this slashing belt is used for airlifting cargo.
I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently it's force kind for air transport. My brain tells
The
me
local
so.
harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
I'm sure they wanted him to stay up there and the ropes reinforced steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
His boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
They aren't just boots, are they? This is armor that he was stripped
Indeed.
of.
Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is it?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Knock on the
A
boot.
small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
If he's wearing armor, is he a
The pry bar
security
in
guard?
your hand is itching for some action.
Swing
The
it.
metal connects with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder. The only difference is a barely audible click underneath. Sounds like the end of a long dice roll.
Did you hear that? A click?
Yeah, like dice
This
rolling.
is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint Organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Interesting.
Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does it remind
If
me of?
trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Guess we're gonna touch
The
it.
smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice.
Oh, I noticed
The
something.
whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
There's a serial
Good.
number.
Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in Mañana when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
This mirror looks out of
It
place
is.
here.
It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our
Okay.
tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we
For
talking
a full
about?
set, about 4 years of wages.
Jesus.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
My paycheck's only
Not too
500? Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my hostel
It's
bill.
a sorry situation, I agree.
Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should
let us
keep a
take
lookout
it.
for these species. The armor could
Oh.
yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the
No,
armor.
I think he had something
Okay.
precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Nice. That makes sense.
But they told him to strip before they hung him to
They
demean him.
usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre,
La
the
puta
Mazda,
madre.
the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Oh my god, Kuno.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
How could he afford
That's
it?
for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Looks pretty advanced for security
I agree.
guard. Oh, but I
This
was right, he's a
equipment
security
is way
guard.
beyond what a guard can afford.
Pull off boots.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Okay.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Let go of the
What's
boot.
wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's inspect
An
his
intricate web
tattoos.
of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Wasn't the white star thing like for the communists in that kid's bedroom?
His corpse is marked by stars,
What will mine be marked by?
alcohol, and heartbreak.
Is this a national
Of
pattern?
no nation that I know of.
Oh.
If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing
I
something
agree.
here.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Me.
Triggered is the
A
world's
Triggered
leading
Sunshine
manufacturer
Mini.
of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
These kids
An
need to
instant
go
color
home.
camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo
It
for?
contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
I'm gonna look without the corpse smell.
Just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the
His
eye.
eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
We might as well try this.
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Let's squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
That's gross.
This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem.
Oh?
You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Well, let's observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs,
Not his
and his
fatted
neck,
hand.
just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink, thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's upright. He was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Seems like
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Well, something's come out of
pool
him.
of blood and feces has
Not
eaten
the
into
feces.
the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Kudo, go home.
Talking about shit.
Yeah.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
He's beaten up. See the
I do.
bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem.
Post-mortem?
Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Oh yeah, them throwing the rocks
Stop
at him.
talking in riddles, coin slot.
Shut up.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
But there is no breath to catch.
How do we get him
Are
down?
you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. As you narrow, this is a trick.
So we
You've
did
done
all
it with
this.
only the lower extremities. The cadaver slowly twists.
I think we've done everything.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Oh.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Let's have another look at him. Well, we need... Let's try to do this. Inland Empire. I have a thingy. We can level this one up. And then we're halfway to something else.
The man before you is
And try it
naked,
again.
but for a pair of underpants and white.
Hey. Oh my god! Why is he talking to me? Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Why is his voice like that? I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question.
Go ahead, Cobbo.
What's
What
happening?
do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your imagination.
Oh.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
Why do you love so much?
Because you're a copperoony.
Copperoony.
Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me a question.
Here you go, you loony.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I guess that's not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Nah, I refuse.
Good for you.
I refuse that to be my name. Why have I forgotten something terrible?
Because you have. Because you're
Give me a
a
comical amount of
copperoony.
questions.
Coming right up, copperoony Rooney.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Huh? Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
This one. The clown lips of the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden.
Huh?
It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
You stink and you're
Do I
boring.
remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism,
I'm a
grown up
deep sea
miraculously.
creature. A baby affected with harlequinism. Harlequinism. I'm saying that one.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppellini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Oh my god, would he have to say it like that? I need to bow
Of course. You have
that's enough.
come back later, Coppo.
I guess we can...
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Use Kim's shortwave to run the sequence number. Ask Kuno what he knows. Ask around about the meaning. Get the body down. So I don't think we get the body down just yet. We gotta ask about this stuff first.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Okay, how come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea.
Oh my
Rugby
God.
style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
He threw it in the
Yeah,
sea?
that shit means nothing to Kuno.
Jesus,
Kuno
Kuno.
doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
You're a
You
freak.
wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Huh?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Mañana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Let it be.
Yes, pray pardon, sire. Better to let it be.
Did you do that?
What are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
Oh my God.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
The marks on his body.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing.
Oh my God, I hate
This is
Kuno.
Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
You refer to yourself as a third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
What a freak.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Just answer the question.
He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there, Kuno!
Oh my
Somebody,
goodness.
please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me.
Ugh.
You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno
He's
up
a
look
freak.
that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
He probably has it for a reason.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
How do you know what? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? Yes. How do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. It was just a fantasy.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
I don't care.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch,
Right.
you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Whatever. Yeah. That kid, I want to strangle him. I want to just... I shouldn't want to murder a child, but I do. What do I do with these postcards? Oh yeah, we can interact with this?
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time, the pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar. for you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Knows about history. Do we talk to anybody who knows about history? Let's try this old lady first. Old people know about history, right? Right? Who's that?
Hello again, sweetie.
Well, who's this? Oh.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade?
I do.
With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
No. Oh, you can't talk to him?
Yes?
So I can't talk to him. What about this guy?
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness. A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Inspect
It's
it.
a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit.
I want it. I want
A young,
it.
able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Oh my god, let's take it.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Take
You
it.
find a black paper note with a woman's
Oh.
profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy.
No.
Yum yum. Money. Think of all
Still
the
the
things you can buy with
document.
this. The synapses in your brain fire with glee. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop
That's
and
what I really
pocket
wanted.
it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Well, good. Well, that should help me, maybe. Is there anything you know about history?
Can I help you?
I'm just gonna pay him.
Have you got it?
How much do I owe
For
you?
the drinks? 30 real. Like what?
No. How am I supposed to get 30 real, you jerk? Let me save just quick. We need to save our progress. Actually, we need to end this episode. It's been like an hour and a half. If you guys did enjoy this, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you later. Bye.